Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very special video for you guys. I am going to be doing a collab with my friend here on YouTube. Her name is Olivia Joy, and she is another fellow YouTuber who is going through the TTC journey like me. Olivia has also miscarried too, so she is trying to get her rainbow baby just like me. Since our channels are both based off our TTC journey and that we share that with you guys, we wanted to do a video that could relate to our TTC journey. So what better than to show you our top 5 TTC items. If you guys are interested in seeing her channel, just go over there. I left the link in the bottom of the description box, and I also am gonna leave it right here for you guys also. So go ahead and check out her videos. If you do go over, just tell her in the comments that I sent you. And if you're coming over from Olivia's channel, thank you so much for coming over and checking out my channel. A little bit about me, my name is Nikki and I make TTC videos of my journey. We do have a 4-year-old right now. Well, she's almost 4, she's 3.5, but she will be 4 in May. We have her and her name is Brielle and she's so fun. She's such a little tomboy. And I also have a 7-year-old stepdaughter who currently lives with her mother and she visits us in the summer. I live in Maine and no, I hate lobster. I don't like any seafood, and I know that's more like a stereotypical thing, but people who think of Mainers think that we all just eat lobster all the time, and that makes me want to gag. We lost our first baby, which was a little girl, back in 2016, and we have been trying ever since. And we actually just had a miscarriage right before Christmas this year, and it was very, very devastating and very hard. But with all that said, now we can get into the video. So the first thing that's like #1 on my list during this TTC journey is definitely gonna be my ovulation tests and my pregnancy tests. These are the easy at-home pregnancy tests and ovulation tests. It comes in a pack of 20 pregnancy tests and 50 ovulation tests. I usually just buy mine right on Amazon and it ships within 2 days. It's around $16 on Amazon. I don't know anywhere else that sells it, but that is just where I get mine. And I'm sure you can find them at the store, but I just love having them in bulk because I feel like I use them a lot and I go through them a lot. But $16 isn't bad for 50 and 20 tests. These are really easy to use. The blue are the ovulation ones, so you just open it and there's a test inside. They're cheap and they're flimsy and they're not like fancy and beautiful, but they get the job done and they have gotten me pregnant. So I really, truly think that these are a must-have because you can know exactly when you're ovulating, and especially if you don't know your cycle very well and you're not sure of when you ovulate, these are definitely gonna tell you when you are ovulating. And then the pregnancy tests are just pink and they are just like the ovulations, but they just do HCG. I haven't always used OPKs. I think I started them like 2 months after we got our last baby, which we lost in December. I swear to God that is what kind of helped me pinpoint when I was ovulating and got us pregnant. I honestly believe that helped us get pregnant. So if you don't have any ovulation tests and you're wanting a baby, go to the store and get some, or go on Amazon. I will leave the link down in the description box, so go and order them. They are a lifesaver. So before I get off the ovulation tests, I just want to show you guys a digital brand that I use. This is the Clear Blue. They're the ovulation digital ones, and they just give you a smiley face or a no smiley face if you're not surging. These are expensive. They're almost $40 for a pack of 20 tests. But I use these when I get a surge on my cheapie, and then I just confirm it with a digital. So sometimes my cheapies will be positive, or what I think they are, but they're actually not because this did not confirm it. And these are obviously more sensitive and more accurate, I feel, because there's, you know, why would they be more money? So #2 must-have on my list during the TTC journey is going to be Precede. If you guys aren't familiar with Precede, you guys should get familiar with Precede because it is a must-have item for me especially. If you don't have any cervical mucus, then the sperm's not gonna be able to travel anywhere. It's not gonna have help getting to your egg. So Precede is a very helpful lube that will help carry the sperm up until the egg and just give it that boost or just give it that ride to the egg. It's fertility friendly. It's made for fertility and it doesn't have spermicide in it, which a lot of lubes do have spermicide in it. So just make sure if you're using a lube and you're trying to conceive that it does not have spermicide. This has the same pH levels as a woman's vagina should have. So it's all matched for us and it works perfect. I'm very sensitive down there and I haven't had any issues, and I've been using this for about 2 to 3 cycles now. And I did get pregnant on my second try using this after 2 years of trying. I usually get my Precede right on Amazon. It's $19 even, I'm pretty sure. I've looked at my local Walmart and all my other stores and we just don't carry it. I don't understand why we don't carry it. It's probably just because we live in Maine and nothing is offered here. But I always have to order it online because no stores carry it. So the third thing on my list of my must-haves is definitely going to be a prenatal vitamin. I have been using these prenatals since I was pregnant with my daughter, which was almost 4 years ago. I'm not a big pill person. I don't really care about swallowing pills. I mean, I'm getting better at it, but it's not my favorite. Big pills freak me out. So I just get these. These are the gummy ones. They're the Vitae Fusion Prenatals. Can you see that? I always pick these up at Walmart. Actually, they actually have this in stock at my Walmart. I'm really surprised. But there's a 90 count in here and I usually spend around $8 or $9 on these, give or take the day. But I do kind of want to get away from these. I like the gummy part, but it's really just like, I don't really like all that sweetness. I'm not a very sweet tooth girl and these are very sweet. They're like coated with some type of sugar and I'm just like really not into it anymore. They kind of just make me want to gag. I've been reading a lot about this prenatal vitamin that you swallow and it's called the Upspring Prenatal. The Upspring ones have a lot of like brain development for the baby and just all kinds of things that this one does not offer. So I'm thinking about switching. I will leave both of these down in the description box with where I get them, but I think the Upspring ones are like $25. I haven't ordered them yet, but I will. And they also have folate in them and it's like folic acid, which you need to have a healthy pregnancy, but folate is the natural version of folic acid, which I've heard a lot of moms say that if they've had a miscarriage, like multiple miscarriages, and after they switch to folate in their prenatal, they have not seen another miscarriage. So whatever can get me away from miscarriages, I'm all in. The fourth item that I have on my must-haves is going to be my app that I use and I document everything on, I track everything on. I seriously think that every girl trying to conceive needs a fertility app or like a period app. It kind of just breaks down what might be happening or what's coming up, and you can also just put in the days that you have sex and like your cervical mucus. You can check and make sure your OPKs are dark. You can like track all of them and just keep them all in one app. I think it's really, really helpful. It gives you like a whole like symptoms page where you can just write down your symptoms and everything that you're feeling so that someday or next cycle you can go back and see if you are experiencing the same things or different things. So I have a favorite app and that is going to be the Glow app. So basically it's just really simple. You just download the app and you just can write in like on today, there's like notes. You can write down if you did the baby dance, if you got an ovulation test, and then you can just go into your calendar and you can see when you might be ovulating or if you are gonna get your period. And it's really helpful. So that way you can just look back and say, okay, I had sex these days or I was feeling this. It's just really, really helpful. There's a whole other side of Glow that you can like ask questions. There's a whole Glow community for like different things. Like if you wanna check and see if you have a faint line, you can just post a picture and other women that are trying to conceive can look at it and just tell you what they think. If you have questions or anything, girls on here are really, really nice. Most of them are nice. So if you guys are looking for an app that you can record all of your things and just kind of see what your cycle's doing, then I would definitely go ahead and download Glow. I will leave it down in the description box like everything else. So the last thing on my list of TTC things that I must have is gonna be something that not everybody has, but if you have problems like I do with ovulating, then it is going to be your CLOMID. I don't always ovulate on my own, and since I had been trying for a year, well, 2.5 years now, But at my year mark at the doctor's, they did give me CLOMID because this induces you to ovulate, or it forces your body to ovulate. I feel like I have so much better cycles when I use CLOMID. It does give me some side effects like cramping. It gives me like intense ovulation pains. I don't usually get ovulation pains, but when I'm on CLOMID, I can feel my body ovulate. I did take this to get pregnant with my last baby, and I also did get this bumped up to 100 milligrams because my body never reacted to 50 milligrams. I hope you all enjoyed this video of my top 5 must-haves for TTC. I hope that if you guys came over from Olivia's channel that you hit the subscribe button, because I would love to have your support and have you follow along in this journey with me. I don't always post TTC videos, I post vlogs too, and a lot of mommy videos. So if you're interested in seeing those, definitely subscribe. I would love to have you all. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.